San Francisco is one of the richest cities in the world. But below its gleaming buildings lies a humanitarian disaster.
We have had, more overdose deaths in 1 year than we did of COVID deaths in our city.
Every day, on average, 2 people die from a drugs overdose here. In December, Mayor London Breed called for a state of emergency in a notorious district called the Tenderloin. We've been told it's simply too dangerous to bring our cameras here, so we are filming on our phones. Artie works for a charity called Urban Alchemy. There is a lot of open drug use. It just happened literally right now, right here. Urban Alchemy aims to get drug dealers off the streets and helps addicts find a way to drug services.
Good morning. You okay? We're about to come through and clean up, okay? Who all want coffee? Let's go. How you doing, brother?
We immediately came across a street with so many people doing fentanyl, it was hard to get by. Could I ask what you're smoking, sir? Fentanyl. The local drug dealers had delivered the fentanyl about half an hour before we arrived. Some were openly taking it on the street, seemingly unworried about the police.
There you go.
Seeing this firsthand is pretty shocking.
He's trying to make it up. There you go. You got it, bro?
Fentanyl was developed as a pain medication. Its use as a recreational drug, though, has exploded due to its low cost. It's 100 times stronger than morphine, and even a tiny quantity can kill.
Yeah, this is like this every day, and you think it's...
There's evidence of drug use everywhere.
There's a one that's been used, 2, 3, these are pulled out of needles.
As we were filming, a woman approached us.
You guys know where we can get any free tents out around here?
Free tents?
Beth and her partner Jay have been in San Francisco for a year. So are you doing fentanyl like today or?
Every day.
Every day, yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. What's it like living here?
Lawless. Completely lawless. This is anarchy.
In December, the Democrat mayor of San Francisco made a spectacular U-turn on previous progressive policies. She had advocated defunding the police. Now she was refunding them. More aggressive policies on law and order.
It is time for it to come to an end. And it comes to an end when we take the steps to be more aggressive with law enforcement and less tolerant of all the bullshit that has destroyed our city.
San Francisco is falling apart.
The right-wing media in the US has become obsessed with San Francisco.
The Tenderloin, I didn't think it would, but it's actually gotten worse.
The city is covered in filth and homeless encampments.
To many Republicans, the city is a sign of everything that's wrong with the left. A town ruined by liberal drug laws and a lax attitude to crime. And the figurehead for that is this man, Democrat Chesa Boudin, the elected district attorney for San Francisco.
Boudin is a Yale-educated public defender who has never prosecuted a case.
Fox News has mentioned your name more than 1,000 times in written content in the last year.
Well, it sounds like you're paying more attention to Fox News than I am, and my sympathies for that. We come together today because of our...
Chesa Boudin is a radical, part of a wave of liberal DAs that have been elected in cities across America. He's responsible for which crimes get prosecuted. His detractors say he simply doesn't prosecute enough, and that he's soft on crime.
This is an issue we can't prosecute our way out of. The history of the war on drugs tells us that. We need real investments in housing, in treatment on demand, on mental health services, on harm reduction, and doubling down on a failed war on drugs is never going to solve those problems.
But London Breed argues that the city's compassion has been mistaken for weakness.
We have services. If you look at what we spend in San Francisco per resident compared to any other major city in this country, I bet there is no comparison. So we're making the investments. The investments alone are not going to combat the challenges that continue to exist in the city and especially in the Tenderloin.
These two politicians are the most important in the city, both Democrats, remember, and yet they simply don't agree on how to solve San Francisco's issues.
I was very surprised, frankly, to see London Breed publicly call for moving more than $100 million out of the police budget into other areas of the budget.
And while the politicians argue about how to tackle these problems, some worry that time is running out for their loved ones. Jackie's son, Corey, is living on the streets of San Francisco.
I know that he's overdosed before and been revived with Narcan, so just one little mistake.
Jackie hasn't seen or heard from Corey in 2 months. She's come to the Tenderloin to try to find him.
Those are dealers over there. I don't see him over there. Let's go this way. I'm looking for my son today. Have you happened to have seen him?
Look for me. Has he not out here for a while?
Yeah, he has been.
We're not having much luck, but then a glimmer of hope.
I'm looking for my son who's out here. His name's Corey.
That's Corey, yeah, Corey.
I know.
Yeah, I know Corey very well. I see Corey all the time.
When's the last time you saw him?
Yesterday.
Did you see him yesterday? Was he here in San Francisco or was he in Oakland? He was here. Can you just tell him his mom's out here looking for him next time you see him?
Is everything okay?
Everything's okay. I just really miss him.
That might be him right there.
With a wheelchair?
No, it's dirt. Sorry.
Despite our best efforts, we simply can't find him.
Corey is not blameless. My son makes the choices that he does that got him into this position, and he'll be the first to tell you that, he made this mistake. So while he has a part to do with it, I think the dealers, I think Chesa Boudin, I think Mayor London Breed, I think they all have a hand in it not going well.
San Francisco isn't short of good people trying to help. Back in the Tenderloin, Artie managed to find Jay and Beth a new tent.
That's why we do what we do.
They'll at least be able to sleep better tonight. But until someone comes up with a solution to the problems in the Tenderloin, it's likely to remain tough for them and thousands like them.